Sometimes when I'm looking at a script, I catch myself doing this little mental correction. The brief might say, this is for employees or this is for customers. And that helps. It gives me a starting place. But then I usually have to ask, okay, but who's actually listening? Because the audience is never just the audience. It's a person in a real world moment. And that moment changes the read. A customer casually listening while scrolling on the couch is one kind of moment. A customer comparing options late at night because the problem has finally become annoying enough to solve, that's a different kind of moment. Same broad audience, customers, but a different listener. And I think this is where voiceover choices get more specific. Because if I only know the category, I might choose a broad general sound. Warm, friendly, professional, all useful words, but if I understand the listener's real world context, the read has somewhere to land. Here's what I mean. If a script is for employees, that could mean a welcome video for someone watching alone at their kitchen table the night before day one. Or it could be a leadership update playing in a conference room for a team that already has questions before the video even starts. Both are employees, but they're not listening from the same place. The new hire may need more guidance and orientation. The team may need steadiness and respect. So the voice does not just need to sound corporate or professional. It needs to understand the actual moment that the listener's in. The setting also matters, like time of day, whether they're alone or in a group, whether they choose to listen or have to listen matters. And what they were doing 5 seconds before the message started also matters. Another example where context is more obvious is like a walking tour. The listener may be outside, moving, looking around, trying to match what they hear with what they see. So the voice has to leave room for that. But every script has some version of that. Even when the listener is sitting still, they're still carrying a context with them. Maybe they're distracted or skeptical. Maybe they're curious but cautious. And if I don't account for that, I can give a perfectly nice read that still misses them. That is why who's listening is not only a demographic question for me. Age, job title, industry, internal or external audience, those things can help. But I'm usually listening for something much more lived in. Where are they when this message reaches them? What are they doing? Who might be nearby? What are they probably bringing with them into the moment? Because the voice doesn't enter silence. It enters somebody's day. So here's the question of the week. Before you choose a voice, direct a read, or mark a script, ask who is listening and what real-world moment are they in. The audience is the category. The listener is the person inside the moment. And once you know that person more clearly, the read usually gets clearer too. That's the relationship inside the read. If you're creating communication and you'd like a voice partner who thinks about the listener's real-world context, not just the words on the page, I'd love to hear about your project. You can send it to me at sendmyscripts.com.